Hello friends, welcome to ThinkerViews podcasts where we share our book reviews. A person who can take a satirical look at the current happenings is more often one of the most intelligent fellows. Kamal Upadhyay is one such author. Inspired by the writings of Premchand ji and Persai ji, he loves to explore the things from the satirical goggles. It was Lankapati Ka Loktantra, a satire by him, that connected us. The way he elaborated the current political system, this book is something very interesting. Eventually, he also wrote the second part of the story called Ravan or Loktantra. It is not that he writes political satires only. His short ebooks for kids featuring a sparrow kid Ilu are also worth reading. In addition, he has written some emotional books on social canvas as well, called Christmas Gift. You can either read book reviews for all these books on our blog, or if you like listening to our audio reviews, then you can also find Ilu Chalne Wali Chidiya on this blog. The links for the same will be available in the review. So when we came to know about his latest writing venture, claiming that it explores a territory he hasn't explored before, we were more than curious to read. Yes, we are talking about his latest ebook, King Khan, the Rashomon Saga. By the way, the Rashomon effect is the situation in which an event is given contradictory interpretations or descriptions by the individuals involved, and is a storytelling and writing method in cinema meant to provide different perspectives and points of view of the same incident. The term, derived from the 1950 Japanese film Rashomon, is used to describe the phenomenon of the unreliability of eyewitnesses. Despite believing in the fact one should not judge a book by its cover, we cannot ignore the influence of the book cover on a remarkable number of reading and purchase decisions. Actually, the cover page is responsible for creating the first impression of the book, or for that matter any media it is associated with, and it also serves as a gateway to the virtual worlds explored within. So let's take a look at the cover page of King Khan, the Rashomon Saga. The book revolves around three versions of the same sequence of events. The events brought dark times for the characters involved. The dark themes thus go pretty well for the cover design. The use of illustrative sketches adds to the mystery element. A well-thought, eye-catching cover page, probably designed by Chetan Allak. Let us give you a brief idea of the plot then. Popularly known as King Khan, one of the prominent film stars of Hindi film industry, is seeing tough times. Gone are the days when his films guaranteed box office success. Now he is desperately waiting for films that may bring him to limelight again. His next film is almost ready to release and his hopes are at high. Son of this famous superstar is in his younger days and loves to enjoy parties. A girl calls him and invites him for the same. However, his father has strictly instructed one of his confidants to remain with his son like a shadow. Already desperate for the party, the son gives him a miss. The things take an unexpected turn when the supposed party place is raided by police and the son is caught under the influence of drugs. Inspector Tendulkar is having a hard time in the police department. He needs to prove his worth or otherwise his transfer to Gadchiroli is waiting for him. He found himself unlucky as he didn't get a chance to resolve any remarkable case so far. Was the son of King Khan actually taking drugs, or was he caught as part of a conspiracy? Will political big guns support King Khan in getting out of this trouble? Will Tendulkar get a chance to revive his career? You can read this short ebooks to get the answers to this question. let's take a look at the views and reviews now. As the book revolves around 3 versions of a set of incidents, you will be able to see the same chain of actions and reactions from different perspectives. All of them are different and exploring a different conspiracy than the others. But that is not the only USP of the book. Of course it has thrilling moments, but to me the most interesting aspect of the story is you can relate almost all the major scenes with a real set of incidents happened with the son of a now almost fading Bollywood movie star. The incident grabbed the media headlines for days and was talk of the nation for days. Of course, the memory of people is getting shorter these days, but the incident is not that old, so it must give the readers deja vu feelings. The author makes it clear in the beginning itself. राशुमोन प्रभाव वह स्थिति है जिसमें किसी घटना को शामिल व्यक्तियों द्वारा विरोधाभासी व्याख्या या विवरण दिया जाता है और सिनेमा में एक कहानी कहने और लिखने का तरीका है जो एक ही घटना के विभिन्न दृष्टिकोण प्रदान करता है। यह कहानी 3 किरदारों की है। हर किरदार की कहानी को 3 भाग में लिखा गया है जो एक दूसरे के साथ पैरेलल यूनिवर्स में घट रही है। तीनों किरदारों की कहानियों को एक दूसरे से सिंक करने की जिम्मेदारी पाठकों को दी जा रही है। The bigger challenge for an author, especially when writing a short story or satire, is to let the reader feel a connection with the story, and the plot proves helpful in achieving the same to the author. Like every other impactful satire, this one is also having philosophical messages to convey. For me, the messages are: every star has an expiry date. Beyond that, he or she will have to put in explicit efforts to appear still shining to the viewers. Not everything can be taken for its face value. And below the shine of fame and money, there exists a dark and sad world even in the lives of celebrities, which remains hidden from most of the common folks. The once superstars' realization of getting outdated slowly but steadily is reflected in the story. With a reference to the yesterday's superstar, though the movie name should have been Wafa here, and his fading time proves to be effective. जब काका को बूढ़ी उम्र में जूली जैसी फिल्म मिल गई थी, तो मुझे भी काम तो मिलता रहेगा, लेकिन फिल्म सफल होने का चांस अब कम होते जाएगा. Of course, there will be fans who love the work and charisma of their favorite superstar, always. But some of the rational viewers or fans will feel that भाई एक उम्र के बाद करिश्मा ढलने लगता है. गांधी जी भी 100 साल जी जाते तो लोग उनकी बातें सुनने से भी इनकार कर देते. हर प्रोडक्ट की 4 लाइफ स्टेज होती है. चौथी स्टेज में कोई प्रोडक्ट नहीं जाना चाहता, लेकिन सब चले जाते हैं. Also, fame has its own trolling impact, not only on the famous person, but on his friends and family as well. As the book says, पापा की स्टारडम की चमक इतनी तेज है कि उसकी चमक से अब हम सब की पर्सनल लाइफ में बहुत डिस्टर्बेंस आती है. The challenge for famous people often is keeping their children away from unwanted attention. Sometimes for media and other fellows, it is merely a news piece or gossip. But for the children who are looking towards their parents as their idols, the things are not easy to cope up. The author mentions this tough situation quite effectively in the book. खाने की टेबल और बच्चों के सामने सिने वर्ल्ड की बातें मत किया करो उम्मा. कितनी मेहनत से इन सबको इस शहर से बचा के रखा है. पापा, वैसे भी अब हम बच्चे नहीं रहे. हमारे मोबाइल में अब वो सारी खबर आती है जो आप हमसे छिपाना चाहते हैं. The reference to media is given as आपने दीपावली के इस महीने में मीडिया वालों को रॉकेट थमा दिया. The author doesn't shy away from mentioning current happenings in the way situations are represented in media either. साहिबा बड़ी जोर से है. मैं किसी हिंदू लड़के से शादी करके घर वापसी कर लूं? पापा आप बोलो तो मैं लव जिहाद कर दूं? And yes, the author refers to the other superstar who was also convicted in past through a conversation in jail. क्या रे किसी बड़े आदमी का छोकरा लगता है तू? साहब ने बोला झाड़ू लगाकर फिनाल से पोछा लगाना है. 3 साल पहले इस कोठरी में फिनाल से पोछा लगा था. तभी इधर वो बड़ा फिल्म स्टार आया था, वो जो डायलॉग मारता है ना कि मैं दिल में आता हूँ दिमाग में नहीं. तू बोलेगा नहीं क्या? The author also mentions that more often than not, the actions we take with different intention may come back as thorns in our path. So be vigilant of what you say and when you say it. क्या पता था कि हाजिर जवाबी और सबको खुश करने के चक्कर में एक दिन सारे डायलॉग खंजर बनकर शरीर में लगेंगे. The book has some philosophical lines too, and that is the most important part of any satire. कैमरा भी किसी का दोस्त या दुश्मन नहीं होता, वो तो बस समय और अवसर का दोस्त होता है. भाषा, संवाद बोले तो डायलॉग का माध्यम है. डायलॉग जरूरी है चाहे जिस भाषा में हो, बस सामने वाले को समझ में आना चाहिए. There are quite some spelling mistakes in the book which could have been avoided and it would have made the reading experience even better. But one of the most important punchlines of the book that conveys the message is the tagline. It is called Satya plus Asatya is equal to Ardhasatya. So in summary, if you love satires and a reflection of current events of our worlds and where we are going, then you will enjoy reading the short ebook. ThinkerViews rating for this book is at around 7.5 stars out of 10. As usual, please do let us know if you like this book or similar books that are written in the same settings. If you like Kamal Upadhyay's writing, then there are a lot more books by him that you can explore with reviews on our blogs. If you have any suggestions for the books we should be reviewing and sharing here with you, please do let us know. But until the next time, thank you for listening.